Hi, my name is Megan Burns. I'm going to be presenting the business selection and human resources portion, as well as the conclusion for our group project. According to Bird, a small business is defined as one that meets at least two of the following stipulations: independently managed by the owner, primarily operating within its local community, and it is small relative to competitors in its industry. For our business selection, we chose Chick-fil-A because it offers a unique franchise opportunity where the owner, known as an operator, is not simply an investor but an active participant in running their own small business. We admire this business for its rapid growth, successful business practices, strong community focus, and the exceptional product it offers. S. Truth Cathy opened the first Chick-fil-A in Atlanta, Georgia in 1967, and it has grown to over 3,200 locations, the vast majority of which are franchised. Chick-fil-A operators benefit from managing a family-owned, community-focused restaurant while utilizing the proven systems, training, and ongoing support of a highly successful company known for its fresh food and outstanding customer service.
Hi, my name is Katrina Pooler, and I'm excited to share with you a little bit about our purpose and rationale behind choosing the Bayside Lakes Chick-fil-A as our business. So, our purpose is pretty simple. We just want to be able to join Chick-fil-A's strong network of already existing owner operators and really learn from their success. And maybe learn from some of their mistakes too, but having that network to lean on is really important. We want to help bring their reputation for top quality food served with exceptional hospitality. We all know the my pleasure saying that even other companies have adopted at this point. Right here to Bayside Lakes, our goal is to give this growing community another dining option, one that they can rely on, and we can build lasting relationships with the community by also supporting them and supporting Chick-fil-A's brand as well. This location specifically makes sense because Bayside Lakes is really expanding quickly. We have a lot of neighborhoods that are being designed and built for families, with new neighborhoods coming up. Should have a lot of restaurants, but right now there's not a lot of restaurants. So we obviously would like to be one of those first ones in the area. So by opening early, we can really meet that need and also support Chick-fil-A's mission of making positive impact beyond just profit. It helps create jobs, giving back to the community through lots of different events and becoming a trusted part of this community. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Zoe Almquist, and I'm here to talk about the SWOT analysis for the portion of our project. Bayside Lakes Chick-fil-A strengths include its great location, existing brand recognition, and unique and proven franchise models, providing new business owners with a strong foundation compared to other franchises. Corporate national advertising, community involvement, and a culture focused on service and employee satisfaction further strengthen its appeal. Weaknesses include limited operating hours, higher prices, a smaller menu, and a strong religious association that may not resonate with all customers. High franchising barriers and a limited global presence also add to these challenges. Opportunities exist for Chick-fil-A in the form of menu expansions to include healthier options, global and domestic expansion, and the introduction of family meal deals to compete with competitors offering bundles or other value-priced meals. Threats include competition from others in the same industry, consumers moving to wanting healthier options, and the current menu not supporting this. The fast food industry is also known for high turnover rates for employees and risks associated with food services such as foodborne illness or cross
Chick-fil-A is
contamination.
a fast food restaurant where employees can start in several entry-level positions except for shift leaders and management. Cashiers, drive-through operators, and line cooks are all easily trainable positions that do not require a high school diploma. As operators, we have access to Chick-fil-A's website and application portal to assist in selecting interview candidates. However, we determine the additional screening measures for our own location. Our business will have a structured interview process that focuses on the values and skills of candidates, which is also necessary to properly vet all potential employees. While being able to fulfill job duties is important, it can be taught through repetition and training. However, having the proper attitude and customer service skills to ensure all employees are upholding the established Chick-fil-A standards is crucial. This is not something that can simply be taught. As a fast food restaurant hiring entry-level workers, entry-level pay is expected. However, unlike other restaurants, the front of house employees will not accept tips, meaning they must make at least the Florida minimum wage. Shift leaders who train and coach newer team members and assist management during operating hours will earn slightly higher wages to help maintain their motivation. This business practice also helps reduce employee turnover, as staff feel valued and well compensated for their extra efforts. Management will be paid a salary with the opportunity for bonuses based on the restaurant's performance. Managers are salary rather than hourly to avoid costly overtime payments that could strain payroll expenses. Managers often have to work long hours due to poor staff scheduling or many unexpected issues that happen during the shift. They will receive base pay and bonus pay to compensate them fairly based on their contributions to the business itself, rather than simply for time spent in the building.
Hi, my name is Zoe Almquist, and I'm going to be talking about the marketing and advertising section of the project. On the screen, you can see one of the sample advertisements that I posted. Our target audience would include people moving into the Bayside Lake zip code and surrounding areas, and it would primarily be consumer focused, but the option for corporate catering would allow for some business to business strategies. Our objectives would include establishing location awareness, generating buzz and foot traffic through pre-opening activities and soft launch events, and driving high repeat customer satisfaction and loyalty by aligning with local values. Our target audience would include families with children by highlighting clean, welcoming spaces and family-oriented promotions such as kid meals and a nice play area. We would also focus on commuters and professionals by promoting convenience in mobile orders and drive-thrus and promoting catering for local workplaces and schools. Our plan to advertise would be by focusing on local awareness for our new location since brand awareness is already so big nationally. Our strategies would include local digital ads, geofenced mobile ads, partners with local schools for fundraisers, and search engine marketing to ensure that we would be the first option you saw when looking for.
Hi, my name is Katrina Pooler, and I was in charge of the financial portion of our project. So I will be sharing with you today our balance sheet and profit and loss reports. So our estimates shared here were based on industry averages and Chick-fil-A's franchise model. Revenue is projected at $9 million, and this was based on Chick-fil-A's 2024 franchise disclosure, which was shared in QSR Magazine in April 2025. They stated that their average location makes between $9.2 and $9.3 million, with their top revenue location bringing in over $19 million in sales. According to David Malone of the American Restaurant Association, shared in our text, was that about 30% for our industry would be average for cost of goods sold. So that is reflected here as well. And then keeping with Bird's note in our text that about 60% of revenue covers your materials and labor, you'll see that labor was also estimated at about 30%. You will see the initial franchise fee here as well, but this is actually noted on Chick-fil-A's website when you first look at franchise information that this is to be non-funded or non-gifted. So this is actually something that needs to come from the operator's personal assets. You'll also see that we did take a $2.5 million SBA loan to ensure coverage of our payroll, initial inventory, and expenses for the first 4 to 5 months, as Chick-fil-A does not allow outside investors or multiple investors in one location. So equity financing or sharing of stock in our location would not have been an option in order to get this working capital. Chick-fil-A does retain ownership of the real estate, the building, and the equipment. So this does allow operators to really just focus on that working capital that we just mentioned, but they do charge for this a 15% royalty fee, which you'll see reflected on our balance sheet. So this is 15% of sales. Also, after this royalty fee is paid, according to Haley Peterson of Business Insider, Chick-fil-A corporate also splits 50-50 the profits of the location. So the operator would pay 50% of their net profit to Chick-fil-A Corporation. Additionally, you'll see we included $20,000 for prepaid expenses for year one. This was for startup costs such as state and local licensing, workers' compensation insurance, potential inventory and scheduling software costs for first purchasing the equipment and the software, as well as grand opening marketing expenses. So the balance sheet will reflect the cash after these expenses, and the P&L is tracking our income and costs. Thank you.
Throughout this plan, we have outlined the reasons why Bayside Lakes is a smart location, from the area's continued residential development to the limited competition currently in place. We have also considered the strengths and weaknesses of the franchise, explored the opportunities and threats in the fast food industry, and developed strategies to help us grow and thrive. Our staffing, marketing, and financial planning have been created based on market research, utilizing Chick-fil-A's best practices and realistic expectations. Overall, this business will enable us to deliver the high quality food and excellent customer service that Chick-fil-A is already known for and that we will be proud to be a part of. In addition, we will have the opportunity to build on that foundation, create local jobs, support our family and community, and carry on Chick-fil-A's tradition of putting people first. With a strong start and continued dedication, we believe this location will be both successful and meaningful to the community that we serve.